everyone, and welcome to part 3 of the Tamiya TA08 Pro online build. In our last video we assembled the front and rear differentials, as well as the motor mount and spur gear assembly. In this video we are moving on to the steering rack, turnbuckles, CBAs, and front and rear hub assemblies. Alrighty, let's get to it. Let's start off the build by opening bag C. There are a ton of little parts in this bag, so make sure you keep everything organized right from the start. Take note that these bearings push in from the top of the steering rack. The best way to set these screws is to tighten until the arm stops swinging. Then back off the screw until there is free movement. You want the screws as tight as possible without hindering the movement. As with all my builds, I like to use chapstick to lubricate the turnbuckles for easier install. When attaching the turnbuckles, make sure the notch on the adjustment square is facing the left side of the car. Once the antenna mount is attached, rotate it so that the notch is facing the approximate location of your receiver. Tamiya provides the TA08 Pro with two types of axles, steel and blue aluminum. The steel ones are for the front and the blue aluminum ones are for the rear. I found the best way to attach the axle ring is to get the hook into an open hole on the axle, then rotate the axle while forcing the ring into the groove. The TA08 Pro uses the same hub parts on both the front and the rear. However, they are directional, so pay close attention during assembly. When installing, give the CBA a good push to make sure all the internal hub parts completely seat. The steering arms are matched to the hub. However, they can only be attached in one direction, so don't worry about mixing them up. Note that the blue 1mm spacer is only used on the front steering arms. Apply a liberal amount of Tamiya anti-wear grease to the pins on the axle ball. Note the direction of the shim. The concave side needs to face the suspension arm. And that wraps up part 3 of the Tamiya TA08 Pro online build. Great job! Make sure you subscribe, and if this video helped you out, please give it a like. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.